Hey, gorgeous, this is a message for you. If you feel that you are fat and unattractive, and I'm using these words as in quotations because these are the words that has been said by so many women, and I am just so passionate. Like, I just heard someone else say that about themselves, and I'm like, ah, okay, I'm going in. I'm going to record this podcast. I hope this makes a difference because these women need to hear that. So, welcome to the recording of our new podcast, Love Goddess Podcast, where we are embodying our inner love goddess who is an empowered woman, but she is also tapped into her own sexuality. And so, we are having a post that we are posting on, and today I'm gonna transition from I'm still going to have my coach hat on, but I'm going to talk about the other business that we have, which is boudoir photography studio, right? And women would look at their images or at the images of other clients. By the way, we photograph, so when women see images on our Instagram account, the first reaction and comments that we get is, oh, this woman is a model and she can do it and I can't. And the truth is, this woman is not a model, and it's a very regular woman. First of all, we don't work with models. It's a regular woman that came to our studio who had her own journey towards overcoming her own idea and opening up to the idea that she can be beautiful. She can see herself through the eyes of boudoir photographer who sees the beauty in her that she struggles to see. And so that is the perspective that I even put the under caption that these are regular women that you are seeing in the post. They're not models. They're regular moms like you and me, imperfect. And so when women look at the images of our clients, and they have not gone through their own self-development journey per se, because the way I look at boudoir photography is it's just like coaching. Why do you think I have developed into a coach? Is because over and over and over, women would come to my studio and I would see and witness transformation happening right in front of my own eyes. I would see these women with their eyes like this, oh my God, is this really me? Like, and it's like, how do you not see that in yourself? And to me, it's just second nature. Like, I dress up, I see myself beautiful, I look at myself in the mirror, and I love who I see in the mirror. I love myself. But women come to us from a place of self-hate. Women come to us from a place of and beautiful women too, with amazing bodies, and a lot of the not little girls, but in their 20s. We would photograph a woman in her 20s, and she would be shocked, and she would have a body of a model. Right? And then majority of women that come to us in their 40s, and they've had kids and C-sections, and they have belly rolls and protruding bellies and breasts that are not as perky as they used to be. And so a lot of women that are coming to our studio are on a journey of loving their new body and accepting their new body, because there is nothing we can do about it when we get older. And the only thing that we need to change is our own perception of ourselves and what we are becoming through this process of life, through this process of aging. And when I see these comments, there would be a conversation happening where one girl would tag her friend, hey, Mary, this and this. Is this you in this picture? Looks like you. And Mary would respond, oh, no, it's not. I've never done a photo session like that, but you should do it. It's going to make you, it's going to make you feel good. And the other girl would respond, oh no, I'm fat and ugly. And that is exactly what I'm keep hearing from a lot of women. I'm fat and ugly, so I shouldn't do a session. Like it's the biggest majority of the feedback that we are getting from they're like, oh, these women look amazing because they're for some reason more lucky than I am or more beautiful than I am. I am fat and ugly. And so women leaving in their own perceptions that they're fat and ugly. What kind of life is that? Like, how terrible is that to live in this kind of perception of being fat and ugly? Wouldn't you want to open up to a possibility that maybe you can see yourself different? Or maybe, and the whole point, like they're missing the whole point of the boudoir photography. They're missing the whole point of the boudoir photography. It is not because you are starting off amazing and beautiful. It's because you are starting off in a very low space and you go through a boudoir photo session and you experience your own transformation of self-love, and you go from feeling fat and ugly to feeling, wow, maybe I am beautiful, and how am I now seeing that I am beautiful? And so, and a lot of clients, we're doing testimonials with clients, and we sit them down on a couch after a photo session, and we would ask them these questions: what's the transformation? And some of the feedback has been the feedback where women were suicidal. Women were suicidal. And then they went through a photography session and everything has changed for them. And they would come back for a second and a third photo session. I was like, wow, that's how much difference are we making? Like, how can this be so transformative? Like, I'm still not understanding the full effect of why and how, like, because I am in a place of self-love. I am in a place of seeing myself beautiful. I am in a place of knowing that, you know, I am in this good place of, like, of living life full of potential. I stepped into my full potential. And seeing these women having these transformations from to me, it's just a photo session, just a boudoir photo session. And like, I'm looking at women and clients who are having these major life transformations. And I'm like, what is it that I'm doing for them that like, I don't know exactly, like it's coming so natural to me. It's coming so natural to me, like I'm seeing the beauty in them that they're not seeing in themselves. And that's why we're having these comments from women who are not even open to see themselves beautiful. And I'm hoping they've seen this post, and the girl who commented she's fat and ugly maybe at least had an idea. What if I am not? What if I do a photo session and I change my own mind? What if there is a way for me to look more beautiful, to see myself more beautiful? But she's missing the point, and a lot of women missing the point of the boudoir photography. It's not like looking at the model and the crazy part. We also put photos of women with bigger bodies, and it is obvious she's not a skinny model because we are body positive, and we still get these comments, oh, she's so perfect and I am fat and ugly. So question, like, how did she get so perfect? Because she risked going into that vulnerable space and opening up herself to a possibility that maybe there is a chance for me. Maybe I can see myself through a different lens. Maybe I can see beauty in myself. And just by seeing beauty in myself changes everything. Right? And we're talking self-love, and we're going to be hosting the self-love event on October 17th, right? And women are not even in a space. Women are in such a dark space where I'm working with higher vibe. I'm working with advanced women, right? Like, but there are these women who are in such a low space where they are not even open to perception to see themselves beautiful. That's a really sad place to be. That's a really sad place to be. So I hope you are skipping a boudoir session, and I hope you're not skipping a boudoir session. Let's start here, right? But women who decided to not have a boudoir session, whatever your reason is, you know, it could be a fear of not seeing yourself beautiful because you're so stuck in your own mind that you're not even open to a possibility of you being beautiful. I understand that's a fear, but through the experience over and over in our years of experience, never a woman did not have a transformation. Never did she have a transformation. It could be a little transformation, it could be a big transformation, but every woman saw herself beautiful. So there is not even a chance that there is, you want in you. There's not even a chance. So anyway, if you are listening to this and if you are thinking you're fat and ugly, your place is during our self-love workshop. It sounds like it's an important subject, and we'll definitely be touching in on this. I'm also planning on having a regular schedule of body image boot camp. We will definitely touch on that subject in the body image boot camp. No date for that yet, but we will be talking about this during our self-love workshop, which is happening on October 17th, kicking it off at 12 Eastern for the entire week. Going live for an hour. It's a two-way conversation. You ask me questions, but I'm also be teaching you all the pointers how to find that love that you are not having for yourself within yourself. So if you feel that you're fat and ugly, we will be rewriting this into a completely new thought pattern. So with that, my beautiful queen, I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you had a lot of value from this podcast. I really wish beautiful things for you and a deep transformation, seeing yourself beautiful.